Okay. Good morning, guys. Today I'm here in the Liquid Resort with Daddy Paul. Daddy Paul, welcome to my YouTube channel.
Well, thanks so much for having me, baby May. We're trying out a new microphone today,
It's
right?
yeah, it's very nice. It's very clear the sound.
We'll find out. It's
Yeah,
supposed to reduce wind and all that kind of stuff, so we'll see what happens. So, baby May, we're here at Liquid Resort,
yeah,
and we were having a little chit chat about different people talking on our channels.
yeah,
And I thought, you know what? We should do a video about this, and we could call it like stupid questions.
yeah,
So I'll let you start because this is your channel. You
yeah.
do one and I'll do one. Okay?
Okay.
And we'll just give everybody a peek behind the curtain of what it's like to have a YouTube channel. So what I found interesting was 2 days ago you got a phone call
Yeah,
on Messenger from America.
yeah,
Can you tell the folks what happened?
yeah. Last 2 days, I have the phone call in Messenger in Facebook. The lady is Filipina. She married in the foreigner in the US. So and now she living in the US and then she working. And then with husband have problem always fighting because the husband always the watching the default channel and my YouTube channel for the interview the single mom and the pretty girl single looking for a boyfriend. So the wife is getting jealous about that. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah,
And so she wanted you and me to stop doing our videos
yeah,
because she was having problems with her husband.
yeah,
And he's retired
yeah,
and he stays on the computer all day.
yeah,
And now her and him are fighting all the time.
yeah,
And so since her and her husband are having fights because he likes to look at YouTube videos
yeah,
about younger Filipinas,
yeah,
is that it?
yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
Filipinas?
yeah, yeah,
She's mad
yeah,
and wants us to stop our videos.
yeah.
Okay. There's uh, there's no words for that. So that's your story, right?
Yes, that's
And you're
so.
sticking to it. Now, what did you tell this lady?
So
How did you end the phone call?
I said to the lady, I said, Auntie, don't worry because my all my friend interview is very kind and then don't it's not very fast for the trust for have the chat other the foreigner. So the lady said, no, I think you need to stop that for the interview the single mom or single lady. I said, I think I asked to first to the default what is the answer for advice about that.
And my advice was block her.
Yeah, I blocked in the Facebook already now. Sorry, auntie.
Sorry, Auntie, but I hate to tell you, our channel's not your problem. Okay, you and your husband's relationship is your problem. I got one. This happens a lot, but recently it's picked up steam for some reason. There have been occasions where I have had someone on my channel, and it's usually one of May's friends, and it's someone that's a young Filipina. She might be pretty, and a single mom or just single, and we just kind of talk to her about her life
Yeah.
and what it's like to be a single mom and blah 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 blah. Well, guys will watch that, and some guys will say, "Hey, can I contact so and so?" And my reply is always no. That's not why we put this up here. We're not a dating service, We're just telling people stories. And if the girl or the woman rather has a Facebook page, use some initiative, find her on Facebook. We always tell people their names, and then maybe you can initiate some contact. It's and then go from there. And so recently, I did an interview with Gracie,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
She was on my little channel, and that's the Short Province girl.
Yeah.
And so a guy just recently contacted me and said, "Hey, is that girl that you interviewed, is she available?" And just curious. And I said, "No, she has a boyfriend."
Yeah.
And his second response was, he says, "Well, you seem to know a lot of people. Who else can you hook me up with?" It's like, really? It's that's that's your question? uh, so, I mean, yeah, I don't even want to say the obvious as to what I'm not doing here, but I just struck it as funny that a guy that actually isn't even a subscriber, because when someone messages me or makes a comment, rather, this is all done on comments, it it tells me if they're subscribed to the channel or not. So this is some random guy that I don't know, who could be anybody that does anything, and seems to think that I owe him something, and that I should just immediately stop whatever I'm doing and find him a girlfriend over here in the Philippines. Well, I've come up with a solution for, and this has happened, whew, I want to say 25, 35, 40 times over the course of the 14 or 15 months that I've had a YouTube channel. So I've come up with a formula for you guys that would like to meet any of the ladies that appear on my channel or on Baby Bay's channel. Okay, you ready? Buy a ticket, fly to the Philippines, come to Dumaguete, rent yourself an apartment, get yourself established. Don't contact me. Don't contact Baby May. But go out, and if you're worthy of someone's attention, I'm totally confident that you'll be able to meet somebody, and possibly the woman of your dreams. But May and I are not interested one iota in helping some total stranger trying to meet some nice lady that's our friend. Would you
Yeah.
agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of like an example of some of the questions that we get. And then, of course, we have the folks that like to send the nasty comments and all that, and we just delete them, right, and
Yeah.
ignore them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that only makes up about 2%. And we try to give those people a pass, because a lot of them have some mental instabilities, and uh, we understand that they're coming from a point where they may be off their medications. So we try to give them as much slack as possible. In fact, one guy was really nasty to Baby May in some sort of comment, I think on my channel or her channel, I don't really recall. But I said, "What do you think about this guy, May?" And she said, "I think I'm going to pray for him." And I said, "You know what? I think that's you're taking the higher ground." Okay, so that's it for me. That's my crazy story. You got the crazy phone call.
Yeah.
I got the crazy comment.
Yeah.
Anything else? You got anything else? Any knucklehead stuff that's happened?
I would like to ask, what do you think the people I need to stop for interview to the single mom or single ladies, or continue?
No, I think that if they want to be on the channel,
Yeah.
and they want to tell their story,
Yeah.
then I think that guys and girls find it interesting. And we've had a couple of friends
Yeah.
come on the channel over the year or so that we've been doing this,
Yeah.
and they've actually met people that they normally wouldn't have met,
Yeah.
and they did good. But it was just the way I said it. It's not like we introduced them or gave out their phone number or anything.
Yeah.
We just made the video. The guy made the effort to come over here. I know COVID's put a big kibosh in all this, all right? So, but, there's always Messenger, there's always Facebook, and if you want to meet a single mom. There's guys that have adopted some of our people. In other words, I've interviewed some people, some women, and another guy, in fact, that were in dire straits and financially,
Yeah.
and they weren't crying about it. They were just telling their life,
Yeah.
that they work here, but because of COVID, they're out of work. Remember the masseuse
Yeah.
girl that I did?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, a couple of guys actually sort of adopted them with no agenda and just decided that they were going to try to support them a little bit.
Yeah.
They send a little bit of money their way. They don't want anything in return. It's nothing like, um, nothing like that. You know what I mean? But so there's positive stuff that comes out of that. And I think that the positive totally outweighs the negative. So no, it's reality. It's life in the Philippines. Um, there are a lot of, we have a lot of friends,
Yeah.
and they like to be on the channel,
Yeah.
and they have fun on the channel.
Yeah. She like.
And it's not about money, but it's about
Sharing.
meeting people. It's about
Yeah.
sharing their life,
Yeah.
and I think it's human interest, and it's our channels. And you know what? People, if they like it, they can watch it. If they don't like it, they don't have to watch it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm a freedom of speech kind of guy, and we still have that ability. And what's interesting though is how Google is becoming such a big machine, and how they censor us. Remember?
Yeah.
Like Baby May did a bikini haul
Yeah.
where she tried on. You went to Okai Okai,
Yeah.
right?
From.
And you got really cheap bikinis.
Yeah.
And she tried on, I think, 3 or 4 different bikinis and modeled them. Okay, Baby May's 35 years old.
Yeah.
It's she's comfortable in her own skin.
Yeah.
She knows that she's not always going to be a pretty young lady, right?
Yeah.
One day it's gonna be, you won't be able to model a bikini.
Yeah.
So why not grab it while you can,
Yeah.
and embrace she's a free spirit. She's kind of like a little hippie chick, to tell you the truth. But anyway, Google censored her video.
Yeah.
And I'd love to have a screenshot. I would show it to you if I could. It's on her phone. But when I go into the analytics thing, they said, no, you cannot run this video because we find it offensive. And it was Baby May wearing bikinis like she's wearing right now, because
Yeah.
we're at a resort. So she's
Yeah.
got a bikini on.
Yes.
And when she did a little bikini haul, they took exception to that. And the machine, the man buns up in the helium balloons that are controlling the world right now, and what we're all supposed to think, decided that you shouldn't see that. And they censored it. So anyway, that's stupid questions from men, stupid questions from women, and then ignorance from the man buns, the helium balloons at the big Google corporation. That's it, huh?
Yeah, because I have more friend. She like for going to my channel for interview,
Yeah,
for looking the foreigner boyfriend.
yeah.
So
And one thing you're not going to do, though, because I know you were naive at one point, is you don't give out their phone number, you don't give out their email, but
okay.
you just give out their Facebook. And
Yeah.
and it's for their safety, okay?
Yeah.
Because there are crazy people out there,
Yeah.
trust me.
Yeah. So
But anyway, we're going to keep on doing what we keep on doing because we want to, and it's our channel.
yeah.
And we're going to do whatever we like, and if we hope you like it too. And if you don't, please feel free to contact the woman in America and hash it out with her. Fair enough? All right. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Baby May Cooking and Adventure. And I'm Paul in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Old Dog, New Tricks. If you don't like, share, and subscribe to my videos, I don't blame you. All right, we'll talk to you next time.
Bye guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Daddy Paul.
You're welcome, Baby May.